The world is waking up, and change is coming, whether you like it or not. But how many times in your daily life do you think about it? And have you ever thought that tomorrow you will probably not have a job just because you haven't the green skills?
Since we were young, our parents encouraged us to choose an education that will prepare us for the jobs of the future. Our lives are driven by constant renewal, and to be attractive in the labor market, we cannot miss this opportunity for green innovation. So let's start to define the concept of green jobs, to investigate which skills are most in demand in this transition and how we can acquire them. The International Labour Organization described them as those that help reduce negative environmental impact, ultimately leading to environmentally, economically, and socially sustainable enterprises and economies. They also have the purpose of offering good pay and long-term prospects, as President Biden announced with the American Jobs Plan 1 month ago. However, this transition does not require just moving away from extractive activities toward regenerative ones. The focus is on racial, economic, environmental, and intergenerational justice, and precisely for this reason, it requires a long running process instead of a sudden change. So, what can we expect? Which professions will disappear in the next 10 years, and which will take their place? A clarification is necessary to understand it. Green jobs have been talked about for more than a decade, but few real changes have taken place in society. Many explanations may be identified. One of the crucial points of a green economy is the net zero emissions goal, which means huge declines in the use of coal, oil, and gas. Quoting Mr. Sharma, a net zero economy means greening every part of society. This includes not only infrastructures, but also healthcare, justice, and education systems. Going forward, it is worth saying that COVID-19 didn't stop the green direction in 2020. In Italy, for instance, almost 560,000 companies and industry and services have invested in green skills. It results in 39% of companies requiring at least half of the profiles sought to possess an aptitude for energy saving and environmental sustainability. It is possible to talk about a sustainability mindset that involves transversal skills required not only by civil engineers but also by chefs in hotels and restaurants. As we will see, the main professional figures needed shall have technical and engineer skills. However, also digital specialism are going to be key to a lot of jobs. What's more interesting to underline is that many skills required are not green, but it's just where you apply them. So it may be inferred that creativity and adaptability in using the knowledge acquired in a different sector will be an asset to be hired. As you can see from the screen, another green skill is linked to STEM education, which involves science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Examining the Italian situation, Mario Draghi is currently promoting the recovery plan in order to counter the economic crisis due to COVID-19. We are talking about an investment of 235.6 euro billion. The plan is divided into 6 missions. The first mission aims to digitally modernize the country's communication infrastructures. One component is dedicated to the sectors that most characterize Italy and define its image in the world: tourism and culture. The second mission is structured into 4 components, and its purpose is to achieve the green and ecological transition of Italy's society and economy in line with the European Green Deal. It includes measures for sustainable agriculture and research programs for renewable energy sources. The third mission aims to extend the national high-speed rail network as well as to upgrade the regional rail network, with a special focus on the south. The fourth mission, education and research, focuses on young people and addresses one of the most important structural issues for boosting potential growth, productivity and social inclusion. The last two missions are respectively focused on inclusion in the workplace and on the development of health services. This plan is expected to narrow the north-south divide that still characterizes Italy today.
To sum up, in order to understand if green jobs will gain their momentum or remain a niche sector once again, we should wait the UN Climate Change Conference in November, of course in Glasgow. So see you there!